So let's unpack this massive assumption we all seem to have, that digital first always means cheaper.
Right. If you want to save money, you use AI. You automate.
Exactly. But we're looking at video production in 2026, and that whole logic is completely breaking down. The math is just flipping on its head.
It really is the fascinating reversal. We're doing a direct comparison today for, well, a specific mission. Creating 50 minutes of video content.
50 minutes?
Yeah. And we're weighing a physical pro-level studio, specifically Voxel micro video labs, against the big AI video generators, tools like VO3 and Sora.
So the mission is to find the best value. Are you better off paying for time in an actual room or paying for a computer to generate pixels?
And the answer tells us a lot about where the whole world of content creation is heading.
Okay, let's start with the physical world. This Voxel micro video labs in San Pedro. The first thing I saw in the data was the price. Honestly, it looks like a typo.
It does look suspicious, doesn't it? But their Velocity starter package for a 50-minute session is just $30.
$30?
Yep. That's for 1 or 2 people, 2 cameras, pro lighting, all in an acoustically treated space.
I spent more than that on coffee this morning. That is suspiciously cheap for anything pro.
Well, they're being aggressive. They're trying to get people back into physical spaces, and it scales up too. If you need to impress someone, they have the Global Leaders Suite.
Okay, what's that?
This is $140 for the session, but you get a cinematic 400-square-foot space, 4+ cameras. You could host a whole panel in there.
But the thing that really stands out to me here isn't just the space, it's the workflow. The source material talks about this value add of immediate delivery.
Yes, that's critical.
You walk out of the room and the file's just done. Instant dual-angle video, ready to go.
That is the key differentiator. You're not prompting a computer and then waiting for it to render. You're just talking. A camera is passive. It just lets light in.
Right.
AI has to actively, hallucinate every single pixel from scratch.
But wait, looking at that price, I'm still assuming the AI route has to be pennies in comparison. I mean, software is supposed to be cheap, right?
And that is the trap. High-end computing is an energy-hungry, scarce resource. When we look at tools like VO3, they're charging roughly $30 per minute of generated video.
Per minute?
Per minute. And that's not just hitting generate once. That includes all the redos and prompt tweaks you need to get something that actually makes sense.
Oh, hold on. You're telling me it costs 50 times more to have a computer make the video than to just drive to San Pedro and film it?
Roughly, yeah. If you do the math, that cohesive 50-minute narrative via high-end AI, it could cost you $1,500 in computing power.
Wow. That's a staggering gap. But what about all those monthly subscriptions? You see ads for Sora Pro or Google AI Ultra for, $250 a month?
You'd think that would cover it, but the fine print gets you. They all use a credit system.
Ah.
And generating 50 minutes of high-res video, you'll burn through your monthly credits long before you're done. Then you're paying huge overage fees.
Okay, to be fair, we have to talk about the budget AI options. The notes mention Synthesia and Hagen. They can't be charging $1,500, can they?
No, that's a fair point. They're much cheaper, maybe $25 to $100 for the whole thing.
So that's competitive.
It is. And for some use cases, it's the right choice. If you just want to get information out there without leaving your house, it works.
The I don't want to commute factor is very real.
It is. But you're making a clear trade-off on quality. You're getting a synthetic avatar, and even in 2026, it still looks less than authentic. You lose that human connection.
So it really just comes down to what you're actually trying to build.
It's a core trade-off. Authenticity versus volume. If you need long-form content, human connection, nuance, the physical studio wins. Hands down. It's cheaper because you're paying for time, not computation.
But AI still has its place for the impossible stuff.
Absolutely. If you need 50 separate 1-minute clips in 10 languages, or you need to film a scene on Mars, AI justifies the cost. It wins on scale and abstraction.
I guess I'll stick to San Pedro for my podcasts then. Mars is a bit of a commute.
Probably wise. But this whole comparison, it raises a bigger, almost philosophical question for the future.
What's that?
In a world where computing pixels is becoming so expensive and physical studios are dropping rates to get people in the door, are we heading to a future where real reality becomes the budget option and synthetic reality becomes the true luxury good?
That is something to think about. Thanks for listening to this deep dive into the cost of reality, and we'll catch you on the next one.